Welcome to Playing Games Online because I'm your host, guy who doesn't own any board games but wants to play them anyway. Today I'm going to teach you how to play with yourself on Board Game Arena. First you load up Board Game Arena. Ding! Then you go to Games. And then you find a game you would like to play with yourself. Let's play Super Mega Lucky Box. When you get to this screen, it can be very confusing for people who are dumb. So let me go through it. Across the top here, it tells you all the stuff about the game. If you don't know this stuff, you probably shouldn't have picked this game. Over here where it says play, that's where you set whether you want to learn, play, or get your butt kicked in the arena. We're going to play, because that's what we like to do. This one right here in the middle, well, you can set it to real-time or turn-based. Real-time, you can only play one game, and if for some reason somebody can't finish the game, you can't play another game. So it is best for when you have you and your friends playing games in quick succession, and you have no worries about someone needing to not finish a game. Otherwise, always have it on turn-based, which doesn't matter, it just means you can have more than one game going at one time. Over here where it says start, that's where you clicked to start the game. Don't click it because you're not ready. Right here under number of players, you can set it to how many players you want to play. Super Mega Lucky Box has a solo mode. We don't play solo modes, so we're going to pick 2 players. Over here on the lock, you can set whether you're under restrict group, whether you want to only play with your friends or if you want randos from the internet trolling you. I have it set to my friends. I don't have any friends, but it's better than the alternative. Right here on game speed, you can set it to whatever you want, but when you set it to play with yourself, it's going to go to a friendly game automatically and will not have a time limit. So you click here to invite a friend. Normally, you would invite a friend, but we're going to go all the way down here to the bottom where it says Hot Seat. We're going to click on Hot Seat. It's going to pop up a window. We're going to type Moochie. We're going to hit OK. And it's going to automatically start the game. I've seen so many people go, where'd my game go? What is this? How do I... What? When your table is completely full, i.e., we set it for 2 players, we have 2 players, the game automatically starts. To get to your game, you can either hit Go to Game, which is more than obvious, or if you get lost, you can go up here to your table. There's 3 settings here. There's your tables, your friends, and you. You click on table, it will take you to your tables. If you only have one table going at the moment, it will take you into the game automatically. So this is what it looks like when you are playing a game by yourself. It's your turn. You must confirm a selection. Alright, well, we got to pick 3 boxes. And then it pops up and it tells you whose turn it is. It's Time Roller's turn. So you can click anywhere on the screen or you can click the play button. If you look over to the right here, it shows it's Time Roller's turn. So we're going to pick and confirm. It's going to flip a card. We're going to mark a card. I didn't pick a thing with any 4s on it, so I will move it down to a 3, and then it'll switch to Moochie's turn. This works for 90% of the games. Some of them are not set up for pass and play. Generally, if a game has simultaneous actions where everybody does the same thing at the same time, it will not allow you to play pass and play. But in games where you normally take turns one after another, this works amazingly well. Okay. So it'll always have the person whose turn it is on top up here. And usually it'll have it in their color. Oh wait, we gotta do another number. And then it'll switch to the other players. See, I'm blue. It says you in blue. Time Roller's at the top. I pick another. And it works. Okay. Usually down here at the bottom, under you have the how to play, which usually has the instructions. If you go to options, it has the different settings you can set. Now, when you set the settings, it's for that player. When it goes to the next player, the settings will be whatever that player had it set as. So don't get confused. In turn-based, up here on the top right, it has a notepad where you can leave yourselves notes in case you're playing over days or weeks or months of time. Okay. And then finally, if you hit the pancake up here, you got concede game. Concede game is only versus 2 players, and after you've played at least 50% of the game, you can agree that one of you is winning by so much that the other one doesn't have a chance. The best way to quit a game, no matter how you are playing, the best way to quit a game is to propose to abandon the game collectively. If you do this, everyone can agree to quit the game, and nobody gets penalized for any reason. If you quit a game, and it's not a friendly game, you will be penalized. The other players will get to leave the game without penalty, and you will not be allowed to start another game with those people. So make sure you hit propose to end the game collectively. If you're playing by yourself, pass and play, all of those safety regards are turned off, and you can just quit the game. Because you're playing with yourself, it's not going to harm anybody. You can't score any points or any ELO or anything like that when you're playing by yourself, so it doesn't care. But the best way to always end a game, if you're not going to finish it, is to end it that way. Okay, so then at the end of a game, you can hit return to main site, which will take you to BGA. My browser locks up if I do that, so I usually just hit the little cloud up here in the top left, or I just hit the BGA link in my browser. If I hit to return to main site, it usually takes it 5-6 minutes for it to finish. You can hit play again. It'll start another game, but not add any players. Or you can propose a rematch, and it will add all the same players that you were playing with. Okay, so let's go back to BGA. And if you go to games, here's all the games they're offering. If you click up here on my favorites, it shows you a list of your favorite games that you've marked as favorites. If you go to community, over here where it says find a player, you can type Time Roller and add me as a friend, and we can play games online when I feel like it. Over here, you have your games, your tables that are running, any messages or games that have ended, personal messages, and settings. You can turn the sound on or off. You can set whether you're online or off, and you can get to your profile and stuff. I'm playing 2 games right now. Well, that should be everything you need to know to play any game on BGA with yourself. I would say thank you for watching, but I'm the only one watching this. I'm going to go back and play a game with myself. Goodbye.